Hi, my name is Robert Neal Staniunas. Please call me Max. I'm here to give you a tour of Tech Camp. Hooray! Please call me Max. So let's start with the basics. This is Miss Hollis, basically our principal. That's the best way to explain it. She's usually very nice, albeit usually. And Tech Camp is done at Lucy Addison Middle School. This school you're seeing here. But enough of that. Let's explain it a little bit more thoroughly. Let's start with Aerospace. You ready? This is the entire Aerospace class. And with Aerospace, well, it'd be better to show you. This is the sim deck. It doesn't look that impressive, but believe me, there's like a ton of various equipment that allows literal spaceflight simulations. This is the noble craft Endeavor. Doesn't look like much, but you should see the inside. That later. This is mission control. This allows communication with the flight crew on the space shuttle. You see? This is flight director. Only a teacher gets to be him. Communications. Shuttle. Remote.
Life support.
Like that kid said, life support.
Isolation.
Isolation. Right there. And of course, probe.
And
medical.
yeah.
This is mission control. As you can see, there's a mission currently being posted, as well as a time limit. There is also a program which literally allows spaceflight simulation. Over. And even headphones, which even allows a mic feature. See? Down there? See? See?
That's what helps you communicate with the other one in the flight deck.
Yes. And one more thing. Please don't turn. This is the actual inside the shuttle. Right now we are in the mid deck. See, these are the bunks. This is where you would actually sleep. View that. Now, normally there wouldn't be padding, but we're in space, so you wouldn't need padding, right? Woo! This is where these are our lockers. They usually serve absolutely no purpose, such as this kid.
Forget you.
This is the galley. The galley would normally be considerably larger, but here in Addison, we're strapped for space. Inside the galley?
He's a microwave.
Yes, and various things to cook with. Now, after all that eating, what about going to the bathroom? You can't just go outside. That's space, right? So we got... This is the flight deck. This is where all the action occurs. This is where the action is.
Hi, Grandma.
Okay. Okay. Kid, sit in commander. Now, what do you think the commander does? If you guessed commands, you guessed correctly. Oh, yes, and I forgot. There's also a script for every position. Isn't that amazing? Now, kid, stand by pilot. Pilot is also an important position because they land the shuttle. Can you believe it? They land it. Yeah, move the joystick around. See? Now you'd be given normally 4 types of control. That's getting a little too specific. Okay? Now, kid, stand by mission specialist. Unfortunately, mission specialist does not get very many lines to say. However, they still are important because their computer controls the sound. That's right. Their computer controls the sound. Just type a few keys, and that's all I need to do as mission specialist. A very simple position. Kids, stand by payload specialist.
I'm always a payload specialist.
Very well then. Okay. Payload specialist, like mission specialist, barely gets to do a thing. However, they get the best line in the entire script. What a fantastic view this is. And they also have to be in charge of making sure the payload is okay. For example, they have to close all lockers, make sure all the lights are turned off, various things, and make sure that we aren't going to die. That's very important. That's payload specialist. Now, let us go through the airlock.
1.1.
They're playing with clay right now. This is big. Look at them. Is that thing gonna ever make it?
37.59 seconds.
Whoa, 30 seconds.
It made it. A ton.